Welcome to iLecture Online. This problem from the JEE main test involves the quality factor of an RL circuit, or an RL oscillator as we call it. Wow. What is the quality factor? If you don't know what the quality factor is, you'd have a lot of trouble trying to answer this question. And they don't give you a multiple choice answer, they just want a number. So if you don't know what it is, you're simply stuck. So what is the quality factor? Well, it turns out the quality factor, let's call it the QF, is equal to the power stored divided by the power dissipated. So what stores the power in an RL circuit? Well, it's the inductor that does, and so the equation then would be equal to I squared times the reactance of the inductor divided by I squared divided by the resistance of the resistor. And of course, I squared would cancel out. We end up with x of L over R, which is equal to 2 pi FL over R, or omega L over R, however you want to write the equation. So that's what the power factor is. If you don't know what that is, obviously you can't solve the problem. So what is 2 pi FL over R? Well, in this case, let's go ahead and use that portion right there. We have 2 pi times the frequency, which was given to us as 10 megahertz, so 10 times 10 to the 6th hertz, times the inductance, which is 2 times 10 to the minus 4 henries, all divided by the resistance, which is 6.28 ohms. Now notice they picked a very nice number because 2 pi is equal to 6.28 because they gave us that pi is equal to 3.14. So these two cancel out. And so this then simply becomes 10 times 2, which is 20 times 10 to the second power, which is equal to 2 times 10 to the third power. And 2 times 10 to the third power, well, that's equal to 2,000. So there's the quality factor of 2,000, and that happens to be the answer with that they're looking for. So it's a very simple, quick problem. You just have to know what it is. Which again is an indication that when you try to prepare for the JEE main or the JEE advanced test, a lot of it is just memorizing all the various aspects of every concept in physics. Of course, this is just for the physics portion. And yes, you need to be able to just grab that concept just like that. And the question is, well, how do you prepare for it? To have that long list of all the things you should at least know something about, or have the basic principle ready to go in case you get asked a question like this. And that is how it's done. It's kind of a mean question, don't you think? Quality factor, who knows what that is?
Well, if you see that 6.28 is twice the pi they give you, then you kind of get a hint there.
Yes, actually that's a really good point. So let's say you have no idea what the quality factor is. They do give you the inductance, they do give you the resistance, and the resistance happens to be exactly 2 pi. And so, yeah, you can maybe play around with the concept of x of L being equal to 2 pi FL, and then the resistance R, and in this case R is equal to 6.28, which is equal to 2 pi. And so, yes, the 2 pi's cancel out. Maybe it is the product F times L. You may just want to go on a limb, because in these particular problems, you do not get deducted for having the wrong answer. So guessing is allowed in this case. Matter of fact, I think it's encouraged, because you don't want to leave it blank. So you might not know it all, having a clue what you're doing. You simply may say, well, I'm going to multiply F times L and see what I get. And that happens to be the right answer.